I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of BWT. I'm your host, Teddy, and today we will be recapping the series between the Yankees and the Giants over the weekend. Before we get started, I want to make sure that you guys are liking this video and subscribing to the channel so you do not miss another series recap or any other video that I will be dropping here on my channel. Also want to make sure that you guys are showing the rest of the Refuse to Lose community some love and subscribing to their shows as well. We've got CTC, Carl Talking College, RBO, Real Ballers Only, Dave's Doghouse, Unfazed, In the Red Corner, and of course the main show, Refuse to Lose. Uh, all the links to those shows are in the description, so make sure you tune in and show some love to the community because we've got every sport covered for you on the internet. So we get into game one of the series Friday night in the Bronx. We are looking forward to this series. At least I was. It was one of the series that I previewed and said to look out for earlier in the week. And game one, we had Showman going up against Robbie Ray. And Mother Nature really didn't want us to play this game because it was delayed for about a half an hour to start. And then I'll let you know what happened later on. We got Jung Ho Lee in the top of the first, getting a 3-run home run for his first home run of the season, go up 3-0. Then Lamont Wade Jr., 2-run double to make it 5-0. And that was all before Marcus Stroman even got one out. In the bottom of the second, Austin Wells comes up with an RBI double. It was ruled a home run, but they went and reviewed it, and it said that it hit the top of the wall. It didn't go over, so it was ruled a double. Makes the score 5-1. Then in the top of the fifth, Wilmer Flores comes up with a ground ball for an RBI to make it 6-1. And then a wild pitch ends up scoring a run for the Giants to go up 7-1. Patrick Bailey hits an RBI double to make it 8-1. And then in the top of the sixth, Lamont Wade Jr. comes up with the bases loaded and gets a walk. And that brings a run in, and the score was 9-1. And then the game got called in the sixth inning due to rain. It was an official game, so they only played 6 innings. There wasn't a restart the next day or anything like that. So Yankees lose game one of the series at home on Friday night. Marcus Stroman pitched absolutely terrible. He only was able to go 0.2 of an inning, giving up 4 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 1 strikeout. His ERA on the season is at 11.57. This is after him going out and saying in the preseason and spring training that he was a starter. He has not looked like an MLB qualified starter this season. He is pitching absolutely terrible. He's missing his spots. He is throwing the ball right over the heart of the plate, and it's not at your 98, 100 miles per hour that most pitchers are throwing. He's throwing it at about 92, 93 with less break than what he usually has. So MLB hitters are doing what MLB hitters do. They are absolutely punishing mistakes, and Marcus Stroman is making a lot of them. He comes off the mound. He tells Boone that his knee was hurting. They take him to go do X-rays. He gets placed on the 15-day IL for left knee soreness. I don't know if it's a cover up for his poor performance, but I hope you get back to feeling right, because you never want to see an injury happen to anybody, right? Hope you can come back and pitch like you did last year in the first half. Because last year in the first half, you were a qualified starter in the MLB, and then something happened to where you started doing what you're doing right now. You are missing your spots. You have less movement than what you normally have. You have less control of your stuff, and that's not good. You want to be a starter in the MLB, you have to be able to do starter like things and get through 5, 6 innings. Give your bullpen a rest, especially on this long, treacherous 13 game streak that we are on right now, right? We got 13 days, 13 games, no days off, right? So gotta take advantage of your opportunity when you get one. He's been pitching absolutely terrible. I just had to go into that little rant right there about Marcus Stroman and his performance thus far this season. The winning pitcher was Robbie Ray. He went 4 innings, giving up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts, a 2.93 ERA on the season, and his record is 3-0. We go to game 2. We got Will Warren versus Jordan Hicks. In the bottom of the first, Cody Bellinger hits a ball off the wall for an RBI triple, go up 1-0, and then right after him, Paul Goldschmidt hits a sac fly to make it 2-0. And then in the top of the second, Wilmer Flores comes up with a 2-run home run to make the score 2-2. It was his sixth home run of the season. And then in the bottom of the fifth, Yankees offense wakes up a little bit. Bellinger comes up with an RBI single to make it 3-2. Goldie hits an RBI double to make it 4-2. Volpe comes up with the bases loaded. I thought it was gone off the bat, but the wind was blowing in at that time, so it was a sac fly to make it 5-2. And then Jason Dominguez comes up with a 2 RBI single to make it 7-2. Wilmer Flores continues to hit the ball well. He comes up in the top of the sixth to get a 2-run single to make it 7-4. And then in the bottom of the sixth, Ben Arroz, he hits a solo home run uh, for his fourth of the season to make it 8-4. The winning pitcher was Will Warren. This was his first career win, so this was a big one. He said after the game that he was looking forward to this moment and getting that first one out of the way. He went 5, giving up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. His ERA in the season is a 5.14. He's 1-0 on the year. Jordan Hicks gets the loss, going 4 1/3, giving up 8 hits, 7 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 5.87 ERA on the year, and his record is 1-1. We go to game 3, the rubber game. Gotta have it. Logan Webb versus Carlos Rodon. In the bottom of the first, Paul Goldschmidt comes up with an RBI single. He remains red hot. We go up 1-0. And then in the bottom of the second, JC Escara comes up with an RBI double to make it 2-0, which was his first career RBI off this hit. And then Ben Rice comes up with an RBI single to make it 3-0. And then in the top of the fourth, Jung Hoo Lee hits a solo home run for his second of the season, second of this series, to make the score 3-1. And then in the top of the sixth, Jung Hoo Lee comes up again, hits a 3-run home run to give the Giants the lead 4-3, his third home run of this series and of the season. And then in the top of the sixth, Cost reaches on an error that Goldie committed. It was it was hit well, but Goldschmidt should have got his body in front of it, blocked the ball, and made the play. That's why he got the error on it. Uh, and they ended up scoring a run on that play. So the score was 5-3. And then in the bottom of the eighth, Jazz Chisholm finally breaks his 0 for 27 streak and comes up with a solo home run, his fifth of the season, to make the score 5-4. Yankees lose game 3 of the series, lose the series. Logan Webb was the winning pitcher. He went 5 innings, giving up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2.63 ERA on the year. His record is 2-0. Rodon goes 5 2/3, giving up 3 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, 5.48 ERA on the year. His record is 1-3. Walker comes up with the save in the ninth. He goes an inning, giving up no hits, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout, 1.13 ERA on the season, and his save was the first save of the season for him. Uh, I gotta, I gotta talk about Jazz, man. He has not made any type of adjustment in this 0 for 27 streak that he was on before hitting that home run in the bottom of the eighth inning. He just continuously swings out of his shoes to try to hit the ball out of the park. Uh, Even with 2 strikes, you gotta choke up, put the ball in play, dude. Like you've got some speed. When he's able to get on base, he's been productive with stealing bases and scoring some runs. We're able to use his legs in that asset of the game, but his mentality at the plate is just, I'm gonna hit a bomb. And I would understand if you were Aaron Judge, right? 6'7", 260, known for hitting bombs, right? That's not your game, Jazz. I know you have a bet with Aaron Judge for who's going to hit the most home runs in the year. I get it, right? You want to win that bet, but we have to have more team at bats, right? 2 strikes, choke up, put the ball in play, find a way to get on and cause havoc on the bases so that we can end up scoring more runs and have better innings, right? I feel like Jazz has been coming up in crucial situations and he's just been striking out because he just wants to hit the long ball. And right now it's just really not working other than that home run that he hit in game 3 of the series. Uh, so he needs to make an adjustment. If you want to be a good MLB hitter, all hitters, you have to be able to make an adjustment on the fly or in the cage or something. Like you have to go in there and figure it out, find a way on, and help your team out. Now we go to the segment, the King of New York. It was tough to choose one. I was up in the air about a couple guys this week, well, this series, but I went with Will Warren this series, getting his first career win. Again, going 5 innings, giving up 2 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, and I believe he let up 2 runs. Yeah, 2 earned runs. So his stuff has been electric all year. He was able to get hitters off balance and dictate the corners of the strike zone, right? He was able to throw some balls out of the zone, get these hitters to fish for him. So that was good. His changeup is disgusting. Make sure you keep throwing that, Will, and we're gonna be fine. The starting rotation needs to figure it out. Right now, Max Fried has a 1.78 ERA, and everybody else is in the fives. So we have to figure it out in the starting rotation. We got Clark Schmidt coming back to the team on, I believe it's Wednesday. to go up against the Royals to make his season debut. We got the Royals coming to town in the Bronx, starting a series today, a 3-game set. And then we've got a weekend series going up against the Tampa Bay Rays in Tampa. So that should be fun. I will actually be in Tampa this weekend for the game on Thursday. So I'm looking forward to that, seeing these guys live. And yeah, make sure you guys tune in to the next episode of BWT. Till then, peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.